Welcome back to Educated Arguments. No claps? Okay. This is episode 2. As you can see, it's another different location from the last one. We're not going to have a set location up until, I guess, August, September. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, first episode I would say is a success. Had a lot of good conversations, good people talking. Had some feedback on that, and we're going to use that to make every episode better than the next. Anyway, I have 2 new people here with me today. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Sure. Hi, my name is
Also,
Belvin.
you know English.
Oh, guys, I can speak French as well. Je m'appelle Belvin, and I'm from Benin. I guess is that okay?
Yes. Okay.
Hey guys.
Not Nigeria, Benin. Sorry, not Nigerian Benin. Okay, it's Benin the country. I just want to clarify that because I don't want to be. That's what
Dang.
It's okay. It's gonna get cut out.
We don't claim you anywhere.
Oh, okay, this is a spicy episode. I can tell.
Nah. Hey everyone, my name is Dorcas. Am I supposed to say anything else?
It's not.
I guess not.
Okay, so what I started doing this thing called the weekly check-in, and basically, like, I ask a couple of questions about your week, but since it's like a different crowd in terms of like it's different guests, I have something different for y'all, and I'm gonna start with Belvin. Since you graduated recently, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. The first question I have is, how has life been since graduation? And has anything surprised you about life after college so far?
Nothing really. I've just been busy. I've been working a lot. Just got a new job, the job that I wanted.
Okay.
Been applying for 6 months. Finally got it.
6 months.
Yeah, been looking for that shit. Yeah, but I finally got it, so that's one good thing. I also want to go to med school, so I've been trying to do more volunteering hours because just having a degree is not gonna get you in.
Oh yeah.
So,
So
yeah, I've just been
anymore.
planning how to get into med school, so everything that I needed. So, yeah, that's how that's been.
But it is fairly fresh, so you don't even know what's happening yet.
Yeah.
And now we're moving on to Miss Dorcas over here. Let me see. Because this one, she wanted to be an overachiever. She's already had a degree.
Oh.
She's going to her 2nd degree now.
Yeah.
This is going to be your whatever. It's going to be your last semester, right?
Yes.
So she's about to be having 2 degrees. You think some people don't even have 1. She has 2. And my question for you is,
Belvin has 2.
I do. I had an associate degree.
Yeah, I'm just getting 2 bachelors.
Yeah,
she
2
has
bachelors.
An associate.
I mean, she's way further than me though. Because bachelor's like 4 years. 4 years. That's what she did.
You did 2 years.
You did 2 years.
You just wanted to make yourself seem different, bro.
Like,
not for real special. Yes.
Just so y'all know.
To all the Abanas in the world, we're special. So treat yourself as
just
such.
Just because Ashake said it doesn't mean that it's true.
Oh, anyway. Because Ashake, King Promise, a whole bunch of people said it. Davido, he said it. Everybody said it. Everything about Abana.
Anyways, my question for you is, like, what are you excited for? What are you looking forward to after getting this degree or this 2nd degree?
I'm excited to be done.
I mean, of course, everybody. I'm ready to be done now. Today,
when you start school again. Sorry, it's weird talking into my flip flop.
Mind you brought it.
But like when you start school again, you're excited, and then once it gets hard, you're like, damn, like I actually didn't have to do this to myself, and that's the point that I've hit. Yeah. I'm like, damn, I really didn't have to do this to myself, but I'll be one step ahead. Put myself in a good position. So, yeah.
And another question, like a follow up, like, how do you guys feel? Because for you, this is going to be kind of a new normal for you in terms of like summer vacation. But like, do you think your schedule is going to change when you go back to school, or is it just always going to be like how it is right now?
Can you elaborate? Like,
Like,
no, like, what do you mean? Like,
my question is like, you know how when we go back to school, we're gonna be in school.
Okay,
Our schedule's
yeah,
gonna
okay,
be
for
class,
me.
whatever. Do you
Okay.
think that your schedule is gonna change once, I guess, school starts for everybody else, or is it gonna be like the same as it is right now?
It's gonna change. It's probably gonna change. Yeah, because I'm gonna be working a lot.
I mean, you be doing 24-hour shifts.
I know, but the thing is, but before I was in school, so sometimes I
That
don't
didn't
go to
stop you.
work.
Right.
You
But
still did it.
Wait, guys,
work
I was not.
16-hour shift, take a nap, and then go to class. Like, what's
Exactly.
How does that?
No, don't even say she went to class because sometimes she didn't go.
Okay,
And
like,
disclaimer too, I went to Six Flags. My voice is gone. Don't talk about it. I don't care. Hey, shut up. Shut up.
You was screaming.
Anyway, can you answer the question, please?
wait, you were screaming?
Like, how stupid.
Okay, so I don't know how my schedule is gonna change, but I stay busy, so I'm just gonna keep on being busy. I think.
Okay. And my thing is for you, because I don't even know how to phrase it, but it's kind of the same question as her, but like, because you're gonna be done in December, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what is your plan for after you graduate?
Well, I've been telling everyone I'm leaving the country.
Oh, you did. You definitely did say that. But are you gonna do that right away, or is it gonna be like a little time frame to where like you have like a little enjoyment, and then you're like, okay, see you.
To be fair, I'm planning on taking my MCAT in January. So that
yeah,
while I'm in school, I'm gonna have to be like heavily preparing to take that test. So even though I've been telling people I'm leaving the country, I really can't leave the country until I take this exam.
That happens. It's on.
Yeah. Even though I'm telling people I'm leaving, I really can't leave realistically until I take this exam. Okay. So I'll probably be here for a bit, maybe save up some money, even though I'll be poor during the school year. And
mind you, we're in a mansion right now. We're, by the way, the location that we're in is her mansion.
Absolutely not. It's not a mansion.
It is a 3-story building.
It's a normal house.
16 bedrooms.
Is this not a normal house?
4.5 bathrooms, a pool, a basketball court, and there's a bowling alley.
Yeah.
We're gonna bowl after this.
Yes.
What?
So when she says she's poor, it's because she's pretending to be like us. But we move on. Anyways, we're gonna move on to our next segment of this episode because that was just like the little icebreaker, whatever, just to get you talking.
Okay.
Here we're gonna get to our next segment, culture check. And what culture check is like, what do you
I thought this was about to be trivia or something.
No. Culture check. Well, basically, what it is there's always something happening every week. So it's like kind of like pop culture, just talking about like the recent events. Like, let's say, just to make it easier, we're talking about Love Island today. I know you're familiar with the show. I know you're over familiar with the show.
Way too familiar.
We're not going to talk about the specific season right now. We're just going to talk about how it affects the people who watch it. Because I know, like Love Island, there's some people who are literally changing their job schedules, making sure that they have a break at a certain time just to watch the episode.
That's mad.
And my whole...
That's mad.
You literally texted me saying, I'm about to watch this at work. You didn't even say on your break.
Yes, at work.
You're on
Mind
the clock.
you, at work on the clock.
I'm sending this to your job.
On the clock.
Exactly. That's not legal. But yeah, like people like her, doing whatever they got to do just to make sure that they watch the episode.
12-hour shift, guys. I'm bored sometimes.
Mind you, I don't even think they
bored saving lives? Question mark. This is your future.
I don't have a patient. When I don't have a patient, I'm not doing anything.
You don't have to yell into the mic. I'm gonna have to turn your voice down a little bit just because you wanted to.
Please do.
So, like I said, with Love Island, a lot of people be doing the most just to make sure that they watch the show. My question is, why do you think that because I don't really see this happening with a lot of different shows. Why do you think Love Island gets the traction that it gets?
I think you haven't watched the season 6, but I think season 6 was like, that was the one where everybody actually tapped in. So now it's more interesting each year. Like, even though like it gets boring, it was interesting because last year we had PPG. That was their year. Yes, like it really get interesting each year. So I think that might be the reason why.
I don't know who that is. I'm like, there's gonna be like a little pictures like somewhere. I'm gonna just make it pop up.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's what it is. Just got interesting. It really, yeah. But the new fans, I think they're the one that are trending the schedule because people who have been watching Love Island, it's like we watch it, we comment on it, and that's it. Other people are just
my For You page. If I go on there now, it's gonna be someone arguing about something, and the next one's gonna be the complete opposite. Like
they're doing the most.
Don't even mention Twitter.
No, Twitter's funny. They're just doing the most. But
I'm saying this, but I'm like, this is the first season where I've actually watched it, and I
made him watch it.
Whatever. I'm too invested to it because I'm getting into full-on arguments in Twitter comments, TikTok comments with people who are posting on their stories. I'm just like, I have to sit down and tell myself and look in the mirror like, what am I doing? I'm not like this. But
it's okay. It's just a few weeks. You'll get back to normal soon.
As long as they don't vote off Melody, I'm fine. Anyway,
clock it.
Yeah. Okay. Did you have anything that you wanted to say about it?
She said it. I mean, she said everything really. Like, I don't know. Like,
yeah.
That season 6 was tea. Like after I think season 4 or 5, whatever the heck, I was like, nah, this is actually boring. Yeah, but once the doc scene happened with Serena and Cordell, and I was seeing all of my For You page, I said, hold on, Farouk, you need to watch this scene. Like it changes literally everything. That's the only reason why I started watching it again. And I was like, oh, this is tea. This is so interesting.
It wasn't even about kissing. Like this season, they were just straight up kissing. Season 6, that was straight.
It was the first, like, they did their introductions. They're doing all the stuff. One of the shorties is doing a split for like 5 minutes. I'm like, okay. Next thing you know, they're standing behind doors. They're like, stand behind this door if you like plants, if you like dogs, if you like cats. Next thing you know, they're in lines to start making out with each other. What?
Yeah.
Mind you, it was like three girls, one dude. And just one of them is literally waiting behind the other. Like, oh my god.
And at the end, they kiss each other. Like everybody.
Yeah, they all turn the mics off.
Like, no, that's.
But that leads me to my next question too, though. Would y'all be on Love Island if you had the chance? If you were, let's say, you go to your local mall, and then someone's like, one of the producers sees you, like, oh my gosh, I like the way you look. I feel like you'd be perfect for the show. Would you take that offer?
Absolutely not. You know, I would have to be like 40. My life isn't going anywhere. Or like I really need the money.
I don't think they're taking you to 40.
But like, I'm just saying, like, I have to literally be bored of my life to come and apply for this TV show, especially if I know what I'm getting myself into.
But like, you have people. Well, from what I'm seeing right now, you have people who used to be cops quitting their jobs.
Right, but they must have to be bored with their lives. That's what I'm saying. Like, there must not be enough enjoyment. So they're like, oh wow, I'm an attractive man or I'm an attractive woman. Let me go on a TV show and find love.
It don't seem like what it's about, but
right. And I'm not putting my tongue down nobody's throat who just had 2 and 3 other people kissing them. I just said that's how you wake up with sores on your face.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, but
so I'm guessing you wouldn't be on the show either.
No, absolutely not. Especially, I mean, I know there are some nurses that go in there, but it's just I don't want to do that. That's not what I see myself do at all. But also, people go on there too, like for exposure. So, like, if you actually into like the content creation, like going there will like really much.
I'm pretty sure everybody who's been on there, especially. Well, you haven't been watching it, but Casey, he's been getting the most traction outside of the villa. Yeah, everybody, like, it seems like nobody really messes with him in the villa, but outside the villa, everybody's, oh my god,
he's funny as fuck.
He is funny. His reaction,
but yeah, honestly, I thought he was just doing the most. That's what it is. Like pink suits, plants.
Now
like,
I can't say what I was gonna say.
He was performative.
He was. He really was.
He was just giving answers that the people wanted to hear, and I think he said that. I seen a clip
he did.
Where he was like, "Oh, you know, I thought that that's what they."
That's
he did.
With the plants.
He did. He was so performative.
And that's the problem.
He was trying to put up a front.
Because when we watched the first episode, but the plant thing happened. I texted her saying I would have did the same thing with the plant.
But I understand. Yes,
that's when people are like,
they're like, this is performative.
Yeah.
And
I like that he got humbled because now I feel like we're gonna get to see him, like the actual him, because now like nobody wanted you when you were performative. So now you have to like just be yourself at this point. But yeah, nobody's checking, which is crazy because he does look good. I will admit that. You didn't hear me say it. But.
You quite literally just said it into the microphone.
Let's move on. But But you should be on Love Island. Like, you didn't even answer your own question. So,
Right, would you do it?
No, like based off of this season alone, we literally just did introductions. Why is your tongue down my throat? I'm not doing that. They're gonna be like, oh, do this, do that. They're gonna kick me off.
How
they do a Bella?
Yeah.
She just had people kiss her on
Yeah.
the cheek, but then the guys weren't into that. They voted her off eventually.
See, that would happen to me.
Mind you, when she started getting freaky, that's when she left. That's when they voted her off, which was crazy.
Can't do it.
So, like, no kissing.
No.
Is that the only reason why?
The challenges be slight crazy too. Like they had
yes, I was. No, wait, I was.
Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
I seen something. I'd never seen this before until today. It was like you had to like drink something, spit it in somebody else's mouth.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. But we've been begging them to take that off. Yeah. We've been begging them, but I don't know if they're actually gonna do it. But another point is, not only you have to have certain personality, it's like you have to have a crazy story because you know that you have to have something embarrassing. Because why would I tell people on camera that I did this while my mom was driving? Why would I do that?
About that too?
No, I didn't. Why would I do that?
I'm not even gonna mention what she did.
No, that alone, because I don't have no embarrassing. Even if I did, why would I say on the camera?
Exactly.
Like,
the point is,
because I'm pretty sure
knows.
the producers, once they're here, they're like, okay, you making it because we need this on TV.
Exactly.
Like,
I feel like that's what gets them onto the show. You have to have that.
Yes.
You have to have the personality, the story, and not be afraid to be embarrassed.
True. Yeah.
If I would have did that thing with the doors and nobody's at my door, I would have been blue. I'm doing it like the way Melanie was at the last episode. I would have crashed out too. First day, I don't care.
Ask me for
give me 10.
Yeah,
give me 10.
You seen that?
Yeah, I literally just went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
See, you might as well watch it. Hey,
I'm not watching it.
Everybody who's seeing this, convince her to watch it, bro. Come on.
I'm not watching it, but I seen what's her name? Is it Beatrix? The
one with the one leg?
Girl? Yes.
Yeah.
I was trying not to say
the what?
That's like
the what?
The one.
I only said that because like on Twitter they be calling her everything else but that.
But her name?
They be calling her RoboCop, a pirate, Peg. Like they be saying a whole bunch of stuff. I don't agree with most of the stuff they be saying. I'm just telling her because she doesn't know.
Oh my gosh!
But I seen her telling trying to clock Melanie. Is it Melanie?
Yeah.
The one that's with Sincere.
Yeah.
Trying to clock Melanie on how she was sitting when the new guy came in.
Yeah,
and the other girls were like, "Can you back
it.
up?" Yeah. I seen that, and people were just like, "Oh, she's either she did too much, or I agree with what she did." I'm like, I agree with what she did, but it's Love Island at the end of the day.
Exactly. So you can't really expect too much. Like you're there for a reason.
Exactly.
That's why. Like I'm gonna get into it now. Because this is the last thing I'm talking about in terms of the specific episodes. Because I don't think that Sincere was in the wrong for what he did.
Wait, can someone explain?
I was about to explain because not everybody who's watching this watches the show.
Yeah. Okay.
So you mentioned Melanie. Melanie, her connection right now is with Sincere. They've been talking since the first day. They've been coupled since the first day. Let me say that. Everybody they're crashing out early because they're doing they're basically acting like they're in a relationship. So they think that they're in a relationship.
Yes, that's what
it's not a relationship. It's Love Island.
What it is.
I remember people being like, "This is how normal people act, though." Because
this is, but they know what they signed themselves up for.
Yeah.
But
yes.
Okay, but
that's a good point.
Thing, they know, but they don't actually know till they're there, and they're seeing this in they're like, "Oh wait, this don't feel good." It's easy to say something when you're watching it and you're not in it, but then when you're finally in it, you're like, "Dang, wait, this is how it is for real."
But think about it. There's no way you think you're in a relationship, but then go into another challenge and kiss on another dude. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. That's not how that works.
It's just a challenge. It's just a challenge. That's their favorite.
They know what they sign up for. That's for sure.
See, but that's what I was saying. Basically, with what's his name, Sincere.
Yeah.
He, like I said, he's been in a couple since day one. I guess it's day 2 or 3, and then he pulls one of the bombshells for a chat. He didn't even do anything crazy. All he did is pull her for a chat, was talking.
They were talking about pizza. Pineapple on pizza.
Exactly. It wasn't any flirtatious anything. So it was just a cool little conversation. His connection, Melanie finds out later, and then she over here and having an attitude with everybody for the rest of the day. Because she's talking about, I thought we were whatever. Like she was basically doing too much about it.
Yeah.
Mind you, this is their 3rd day on the island or is it an island? The villa.
Yeah.
And basically, what Sincere was saying is that he could have 2 fish and then appreciate both of the fish. He could have 2 beautiful fish.
He was playing.
I'm gonna just insert the whole clip of him talking about
that. Yeah, he didn't need to say that.
But it's a confessional. Nobody's gonna see that.
Yeah, I'm putting the confessional in the video. I'm gonna roll the clip.
So like, it's not like just because you have 2 fishes, you gotta like put one back. Like you can still have 2 fishes and be like, wow, these are beautiful fish.
But yeah, like, cause I feel like he's the only one. Well, he's not the only one, but he's by him talking or having a what's it called, pulling Shorty for a chat. Kata, he pulled her for a chat, and mind you, he didn't say anything crazy. He didn't do anything crazy. He didn't even kiss Shorty, and that's their favorite thing to do apparently. So the fact that he didn't do that and she's still crashing out, I feel like that's lucky. Like she's doing too much.
Yeah. It is.
So,
it is.
But that's all I have to say about that.
I was actually a little bit on her side because I assumed if you wanted to pull the bombshell for a chat, let me know. He hasn't talked to her the whole day.
Why are you assuming?
He didn't talk to her the whole day.
He didn't see her.
Pulled a bombshell for a chat.
He didn't see her.
And someone else had to tell her that he's the one who pulled her for a chat. And
someone else told, because he didn't even get the chance to talk to her.
That's what
he
I'm
said
saying.
He was gonna when he got the chance to talk to her. He already said it, and he pulled her for a chat. She seen him. She didn't say anything.
She literally saw them together. She didn't really say anything until she heard that.
She literally
actually pulled her for a chat.
Past,
so
see both of them.
It's like,
so she could have went to go talk to him, but she didn't want to do that.
I mean, to be fair, like when you're in a situation, they're like, okay, if she pulls you for the chat, cool, fine, it's whatever, because she's the bombshell.
That's what I'm saying.
She doesn't have any.
She's in a couple,
but she doesn't have any loyalties to nobody for real. As a bombshell, you don't have no loyalties, but as someone who is in a couple. You don't have a loyalty to me, but at least let me know what's going on so I don't look stupid.
I don't like you starting to sound like you're right, so I'm gonna move on to the next question. Like, because I heard last season with the Huda Shorty, there was like a whole bunch of people like, I don't know if we got to the point like death threats, but they were saying that they were like sending a whole bunch of stuff to people's families, friends, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Like, why do you think that people feel like they should get to that point? Or have you like, I don't think y'all would ever do anything like that.
No, because I have a life.
Like, what do you think drives them to make these decisions?
When the show ended, my loyalty to these people ended. Like, I don't know how people get so invested in it because I feel like it's the young people, like it's the new watchers. They're really young, and they're just some of them are really racist because most of the black women on the show are the one getting the death threat and everything. And I think that's what it's just. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just they're young and they're just new at this. Like, it doesn't excuse it, but it's just that they need to stop watching it if they're gonna get so invested in it.
Especially like some of the people who are on the island are young too. Like Trinity's 20. She's 22.
Yes.
Cordell was 21 when he was.
Yeah. Was it 21, 22?
Yeah, Cordell was like 21 when they like first picked him up, but I think he turned 22.
Okay,
but still, he was the youngest there.
I'm still saying though, like they still haven't experienced life yet, so you expect all these people to do 40%. I'm not watching that.
But the thing is, like, that's what I'm like. I have to be at a certain point in my life, in my relationship wise, where I'm like, okay, let me apply on a show like The Bachelor or Love Island or even like Temptation, whatever the other islands they be doing. Like, I'd have to feel some type of way about my love life and the people I'm meeting in my everyday life that I'm like, dang, this is my last resort. This is all I got. Like,
I guess.
That's what dating apps are for. Like, why did we forget? Why did we skip that step? Like, why is it now all of a sudden you're this, that, and the third is not working out? So then you come and hop on reality TV for what?
Let's say I go on Love Island, I don't find love. I still gain the followers. So I can find love that way. It still works out either way.
You can't be prosecuted for that.
No.
I'm kidding.
No.
But like, realistically though, let's say if I do get on the island and it doesn't work out, worst case scenario, I still get a bag out of it. Like, I still become a social media icon.
That's one of the reasons why I would consider it. Like, that's literally one of the reasons why I would consider it. But no, because what do you mean? Like, actually cut this up in case I get it. No, but you were saying, what were you saying about like getting the bag and stuff?
I'm saying that even if you don't, like, because I feel like some people actually join Love Island not to even find love. They just go on there just so they can get like a social media platform.
I don't even know how they do it because I can barely talk to one guy at a time. Like the way I get irritated so fast is like, how am I supposed to put other people? Like
You
it's
can
just
fake it till you make it.
No, for real.
I mean, you could.
Exactly.
He can't actually be on Love Island. He just
Actually,
doesn't want
that's
to.
a question I had. I was gonna ask it, but now let's see. If one of us were to be on Love Island, actually, no.
I will support you.
If one of us were to be on if one of us were to be on Love Island, who do you think would make it the farthest?
I would say you.
Yes.
You.
Whoa.
Because
I'll say it one more time. If one of us were to be on Love Island, who do you think will make it the longest?
You.
Because
men are more likely to make
Yes.
it longer. Only
Yes.
because when it comes to like the females in the villa, a lot of the fans love to pick and choose who they'll support, who they this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
But like even when the girls have a problem and the man is the root, they'll forget about the man and be
Yeah.
like, nah, these girls,
Yeah.
like she could have done this better, she could have the man will always go through.
Yeah.
Except for maybe
It's a problem.
even last season with Clark and Taylor and Olivia, like the man was the problem, yet he was still there.
Yeah, he was still there.
He was still there to the end. So like,
was still
yeah,
Yeah.
you would.
You
Also,
would.
you have more personality than us.
I chose
We're
the
both
one.
we're both literally so quiet and like, but we're also not nice.
I'm boring. Like
We're-
I'm boring too. Like I'm really boring. So like I might not
She
have
is.
one-liners. So like
It won't
it
even.
might get to the point. You know how?
No,
So Anaya
bruh.
is not. I don't know if she's boring or not, but like she hasn't gotten any screen time. Like she's not really talking. Like
She's done nothing
so
iconic
like
the whole show.
literally like no one
Anyone
is
who's brought
like
that out of her yet. though.
yes.
I'm telling you, she's
but
only with Casey because Casey had
Casey
nobody
has-
else.
yeah.
Yes, that's what people have been saying. But they
Pissed
said
me
he likes
off.
her.
It's only nah. If I was Casey, I would do the same thing. Her
Oh.
dad was in the NBA.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh,
And he's a nurse practitioner. He about to be a nurse practitioner or something like that.
That's big money.
Come on, that's NBA children.
Yeah.
Let's do it. If she gets out the show, follow her IG.
yeah, but
No.
that's what I'm saying. Like I would literally be quiet too. So like they don't want to see that. People want to see Melanie. That's what they want to see. They want to see crash
Yeah,
outs.
they
They
want
want
that.
to see
You can do
people
that.
with big personality.
You can do that.
I would just cuss.
She can
I
fake
just
it,
I
bro.
love to cuss. That's the only thing.
It'll be her giggles, her giggling.
Man,
It'll
it'll just be
Well, yes.
It'll just be clips.
They'll
of
make
her
a compilation of her
giggling.
giggling.
Well,
10
yes.
minutes long.
Well, if Farouk gets me really, really skinny, then I might actually consider.
Mind
it.
you, I'm not a licensed personal trainer, so I don't know what she
He's
expects.
my personal.
But if I do it, I'm posting it and I'm becoming a personal trainer. But yeah,
Yes, you should. Oh my, yes, you should.
that was a joke.
Oh.
Anyway, I feel like I asked the Love Island question to the wrong crowd because I feel like you guys are gonna choose me regardless. So
Well, yeah, because
Well, yes.
neither one of us want to do it.
No, I can see Dorcas go on it.
Why me?
I can see her go on
Wait,
it.
but why?
I just
why
feel like your personality, like, is little. It might be Love Island personality, and
Are you
also
calling me
you're not the
dull?
type.
That-
No,
that's like-
wait, no,
like
that's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm kidding.
What?
No, I'm
So,
kidding.
also like, you're not. I wouldn't say like you're confrontational, but like you're not gonna let anyone talk to you crazy. Also, so like if there's an issue, you know how Trinity and Anaya, even when she was like she didn't like the fact that Melanie pulled Casey, she didn't say shit. Dorcas would be someone to say something like,
Well, yes.
you know, like literally between girls, like you can literally just tell me.
Well,
it's okay,
yes.
da, da, da. And Melanie wasn't even doing it because she liked Casey. It was just for
She's
yeah.
yes. Everyone's
It
telling
was
me
to
she's
get
been
back.
doing stuff to
Yeah,
mess
it
with
was to
Sincere.
get back as Sincere says. Like that's something that I think Dorcas could like check her on. So that's why I think, and also her body's tea. So like,
Bro, leave me alone, please.
actually,
I need that. Oh, let's move
I
on.
feel like you, not even like
Did you say you need that? I'm gonna jump her. I'm about to jump her. Farouk, get your friend.
y'all can handle this when I leave. Anyway, I feel like Belvine, like if you were on the show, it would still be entertaining just because of your reactions to things. Like you can't. Something would happen and you would have a reaction right. You would be like Casey. Like his reactions would be like
They
you.
would need you. You become a sticker and everything. Everyone
Like-
uses you in the group chat.
Something would happen. She'd be like, "Oh," and then just start laughing. Like someone would be crying in the corner. You just be like, if you were there when Melanie was crashing out, she would have been laughing.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly. She's laughing now. Off of the Love Island topic, let's get to the main topic of the episode, because that was just a side topic. The main event for today is modern dating standards. Today we're talking about dating standards and whether modern expectations are helping people find better relationships or making dating harder.
Okay.
The first thing I have is, have standards become too high? Do you think that today's standards are higher than they were in previous generations? And if they are, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
But like, I feel like they didn't have standards before. Like, when you look at like older people, like they had to like say yes to a lot of bullshit just to be together. Like, cause every time like, and like maybe an old couple gets like, or like the way people on TikTok talk about like their family, everything that they had to put up with is like, do they really had standards, or it's just
I see what you mean, because I feel like a lot with that,
yeah,
it's because of social media. Because social media allows a lot of people to connect with each other. So like, and a lot of people share stuff that shouldn't be shared. So
yes.
it's like some people will share their dynamic of a relationship, and then people will be like, "Oh, I don't want my relationship to be like that," or "I want it to be like that."
Yeah.
So it's like now you start talking to, let's say I start talking to this one girl one day. Now she wants you to buy her a Birkin bag. Birkin?
Get to the back of that bed now.
Huh? Actually, y'all are the problem. But like I said, back in the day, people, it's more like, it was more hometownish. Like,
Yeah.
you would only know the people that are in your hometown. If you knew someone, it's probably through somebody else, and you would probably weren't even like close to that person.
Yeah.
And even when like, let's say Facebook, I guess that was kind of like towards the end of that last generation, to where like they were probably not really trying to connect with those people anymore, but they're really connected with the people that are around them. So you only know people who are like, I guess, in like religious groups, like you go to the same school, you went to college with them or something like that, or even like your neighbors. Now I don't know my neighbor's name, but I know some people who live in another state, another country. Like, it doesn't make sense. So I feel like right now with dating standards, they are heavily impacted by social media.
Definitely.
But like, why do you think it got to that point though? Or do you think that it's affected your guys' standards as well?
Focus.
I think honestly, I was low-key thinking about your very first question about like relationship standards and stuff like that. And I think they did have that back then, but like it wasn't like it's a standard in the sense that was just how everyone was. Okay, it was never a standard true. Like this is how you have to be.
Yeah. You saying that it was like normalized?
Yes, it was very normalized. So like it was never really like, nowadays it's more so like, okay, now this is a standard on like a checklist type of thing. Mm-hmm. Whereas if you fit this, then you're checking my box, or you're checking this, ticking that. But back then it was like, this is just how all the men are.
They just have to choose what you want to deal with.
Yeah, they just vary slightly based on their personalities, what their hobbies, like this and the third. So
you're saying that like more things have been normalized and not been normalized. So like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like there's not many gentlemen no more. Like nobody really holds open the car doors. Nobody holds this. Farouk, I'll give it to him. This is the real homeboy. Like, yeah. When it comes to money, though, he's stingy.
Oh, yeah. Calm down. Chop rice.
Oh, I'm making noise. Nah, but like, there really is there's different, I don't want to say genres, but different genres of men. There's the YNs, there's the gentleman, there's like the businessman, there's the deadbeats, there's the baby daddies. There's literally like
a lot of things that I want to talk about too.
But there's literally just so much, okay. And because of social media,
let's personalize it for you though. So, what do you think that's like? Where do you fit in terms of like what you want and what you're looking for? Because your man could be watching this right now. They can try to shoot your shot. I'll put your IG right here.
Absolutely not.
I got you.
What's mine?
Yeah, what are you looking for? What is like something that you feel like, or what do you feel like everybody should expect? Like, what are you expecting out of a relationship?
Not the bare minimum. I expect more than the bare minimum.
But
like
the
bare minimum is literally like a gentleman, somebody who's holding the doors, making sure I don't have to touch no doors, the car door. Yes, chivalry is dead. Like dead. You need to know the sidewalk rule. If I have to come and tell you the sidewalk rule,
Yes.
Wait, because you don't like. At the end of the day, the sidewalk rule doesn't apply just to relationships too. It
They
applies
apply
for just
yes.
everybody. And you both are perfect examples of why it's difficult. Because why am I walking on one side of the street? You want to be walking in the street. What are you doing? You guys can't even walk straight.
But that's the thing, though. When I do too.
I can tell that you're getting irritated. I'm like, oh wait, I'm on the wrong side, so I have to move over.
Yes.
But before you actually move me.
That's the thing, though. Like, we're not used to it, so now we've developed this type of thing where now, like I don't expect people to know the sidewalk rule. If you know it, then it's like, okay, cool. Like this is not somebody I have to tell to do something for me. He'll just do it because he knows, like, as a gentleman, X, Y, and Z.
And also, that's something that you observe. Like, you literally, like, if we're walking on the wrong side, you know where, like, you know to, like, put us to the right side. Many men don't do that.
Okay, we're gonna break this down then, because there's a lot of things that we have to break down. So you already mentioned the sidewalk rule. What is something else that you feel like has been taken out of the regular norms that some men should be doing? Like, even if you're not even in a relationship with them, if you're just like conversating, chilling, whatever, what is something that you feel like all men should do just because, like, kind of how like chivalry is?
Doors, pulling out chairs.
Chairs.
No, but like that's the thing though. Okay, so my uncles and like my cousins, or I call them my big brothers, they always will, like, whenever I'm with them, they'll make sure I know what a real, like, not a real, but what a gentleman should be like. That's when it comes to a woman, because you should be treating your sisters, your female friends, everybody the same, so different levels. Yes, but like, so they know what to expect when it comes to another man. Like, if it's like, oh, my homeboy can do this for me, so like, why can't you? And you're somebody I'm trying to talk to on another level. So that,
because like even when, like, so maybe I'm expecting some guy to buy me coffee. Like, my homeboy already does it. So I have an addiction, but we're not gonna talk about that.
This is progress. She never said addiction before.
Yes. Yeah.
Everybody clap for her.
Step.
Oh my god.
We'll update you to see if this continues. But as you were saying about,
but like, I just feel like there's a lot that he does, and I met you like last year.
Yes, we all met at the same time.
And he already had like such a good impact on like all of our lives. Like, we literally talk. We don't even have to talk every day. We send each other TikToks, stuff like that. Like he listens. He's not gonna let you walk on the side of the street. He will buy you stuff even when he's broke. Mind you, he's not working. When he's in school, he's not working, but like, he will still get you stuff. You don't have to out my business. They don't have to know that.
Yeah, I've never been broke.
No, I'm just saying, like, when he's not working, when he's in school, but he still get his stuff. Like, so it's like, I expect that from someone who's dating me. So like, if my homeboy is doing all this and you can't even make plans, okay, that's how you guys ended up getting ghosted.
Oh wow.
Sorry.
That was shade. Some girls expect you to like buy them whatever, like let's say 5-star restaurants, like I said, Birkin bags, whatever. But how come that's being more normalized with doing the simple things like the sidewalk rule, pulling out chairs, holding doors? How come that hasn't been really in there?
I don't know, but like, the thing is, I can do all that for me. That's what I expected from someone else. I think that's really it. That's my explanation. Like, I can go to a fancy restaurant if I want to. I can get myself flowers. Like, I can do all these things. So it's like, of course I expect you to do those. Like, you don't even have to overdo it. Just literally just make plans. Like, when I'm talking to someone and it's like 2 weeks in, I expect you to like want to see me.
Yeah, I want to see you already.
Yes, like, see me. Like,
yeah. But also, I feel like talking about like, you can do it yourself. I'm not expecting that at the beginning of us talking. Like, mind you, that's like fair. I'm not expecting a 5-star restaurant when we first start talking. I'm not expecting a Birkin bag. But I think some girls, like, sometimes it's more so just like testing the limits. How far would you go for me? And I think and I think that's what some girls like about certain men, especially men that make money or just be flaunting their money and stuff.
It for the rest of us.
They just want to see how far a man will actually go for them. And then if I tell you to jump and you say how high, then it's like, okay, yeah, I got this thing wrapped around my finger, like X, Y, and Z, you know, that all that stuff. But
what makes the difference between a talking stage and just getting to know each other? Or is that what a talking stage is?
No, there was no such thing as a talking stage when we
Yes.
were growing up, though. That's the thing.
Yes.
I
So-
think a talking stage is just like
Getting to
someone
know each other.
who can't commit just yet, and so like instead of committing to, they're gonna continue to like kind of like drag you along. Not really drag you along. They have the intention, like they want you. They know they want you, but they know themselves that they're not ready for this type of relationship, but they don't want to lose you. So then, therefore, they prolong this little talking situation until they are ready.
So wait, so when did this even start? Like I feel
That's
like
what
I
I'm
haven't heard of
saying.
talking stage till like
Our generation, we're messing it up.
Exactly.
no, because I've never heard of talking stage till I started hearing about it.
Like my mom's never been in no talking
Like
stage.
it's dating and then you get into a relationship.
Mom, if you're seeing this, don't go in the comments saying anything, please. But like, what I'm trying to say is like, with the talking stage, I feel like it's been too normalized to where they don't know like where they're going, what's happening. Everybody's just in a state of constant confusion.
That's why I said non-committal.
So what do you consider like? Is it just getting to know each other then? Like building up to eventually dating, or is it like what do you want to? I guess it was kind of talking stage. Kind of made it. We tried to put a title on what it was.
Yeah, so no one was confused, but then it created confusion. Like that title, talking stage. Okay, yeah, we're just talking. So like, what does that mean? We're like talking, so I can talk to other people and I can go on other dates, or we're just talking. So like, now I'm just talking to you and I'm just going on dates with you. Like, what does that mean when you're saying? Because everyone has different definitions.
Because there's talking stage culture and then there's roster culture, and you're getting into both of those.
But that's the thing though. Like, what be the difference? What be the difference?
What do you mean?
Because you could be in multiple talking stages.
That's what I'm saying. That's the roster culture.
But like
that's been too normalized as well. Because it's like there's one thing to keep your options open, but if you're going on a different date with a different guy every day, there's something wrong.
But like that's dating, is it not? I feel like roster is when it's like, okay, I have a guy for this and the guy for this and the guy for that. Like if this one doesn't work out, then I go to the next. If this one doesn't work out, then I go to the next. If this one, but this is my star player because
what is the time span of that? I'm saying like, are you talking to a different guy?
No.
Like, okay, how long does it take for you with one guy to be like, okay, I don't think this is going where I'm going. If something pops up, it pops up. I'll talk to them.
It's not even a how long situation. It's how I feel. So like, no, but I'm being so for real because I've met people and I've like talked to people where I'm like I have to put on a front and I'm like, dang, this is not me. This is literally not me. I don't feel like myself. Or like I've met people where like we've instantly like we're laughing, we're having a great time. Like for instance, as friends, me and Farouk, like this is literally like we fight a lot, but like this is literally my homeboy. Like at the instant that we met him, like he knew my whole life story. Like the instant we met, if I'm feeling that way with somebody that I'm trying to like talk to, then I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the person that I want to talk to, and only this person. Like that's it. But if I meet you and we're not really jamming, we can't really talk, then I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like on to the next. I'm sorry, but this has to end.
That's understandable.
So it's not like a time period.
Okay. So a better question for you then. What would it take for a man that you're talking to? Like, what would he have to do in order for him to stop you from talking to somebody else? So would it just be like what you said? Like you have to have that feeling?
Not even just that. Tell me. Be like it's okay. If you're just talking to me and you want me to just talk to you, then be like, hey, like, you know, I've really been feeling you and I want to, that's when you take it to the next level. Because if you're really concerned about someone talking to someone else, then that's when you know that you like them. So now it's time for you to just take it to the next level because you don't want to see them talking to anyone else.
I should have started this podcast a lot.
You don't want to see them like gelling with someone else. So then that's when you know in your head, oh, I must really like this person. Let me lock it down.
Yeah.
It's really not. It's not that hard. All of these questions and all these concepts came in this generation. Like back then, it
depends on your feelings. Your feelings change like that.
No, but my feeling when I first meet them, like if I'm talking to you, and I'm like, oh, you know, if it's a night out, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have my number.
Yeah, because then if you meet someone outside, you're not serious.
Right, exactly. I'm not serious at all. But if we're texting and and I can actually laugh and have a good time and like actually jam and gel with you, then it's like, oh, you know what? Shit, let's talk. Like now I'm taking you serious, but no.
What was the question? Wait, yeah, because
it wasn't really a question. It was kind of like a conversation. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think that us as men should do in order to make sure that you guys are like that we have security in terms of like you're not going to be talking to anyone else. I know that you're only talking to me.
I think it's just making it known that we're dating exclusively. Like we only dating each other. But even if you don't say it, I'm not dating anybody else. Like I can only focus on one person.
Not everybody's like that.
But like, yeah, not everybody's like that. And I've been learning that. Like apparently you have to talk to multiple people. Like I'm not like this.
Let's look at the next question. Okay. We kind of talked about it a little bit about how like social media has like its part to play. And I feel like me personally, I feel like Instagram and TikTok have made like unrealistic expectations because a lot of people try to get their, I guess, lifestyle from social media influencers and a lot of famous people. Not everybody could live like that. Not everybody could just wake up, go to a 5-star restaurant just because they want to.
True.
Like, so I feel like a lot of women are influenced by that, thinking that, oh, if this guy can't do this, that, and this, that, and the third for me, then he's not serious. But a lot of men are just trying to like take it day by day, just try to see that, okay, I'm not gonna do all of this if I know that 1, you're talking to somebody else. 2, I don't know if that you even messing me for real, if you're just trying to get a bag out of me. Like at this day and age, you don't really know what people's intentions are. Some people are kind of scared to really say what it is because of 1, embarrassment. Like there's been certain situations where you, like, let's say you try to shoot your shot in someone's DMs, you get screenshotted. Now you're on somebody's close friend saying, "Look at this guy." Come on.
That's so inevitable. Actually,
yes,
like
inevitable is like, it's not forever though.
No.
Like embarrassment is not forever.
But it's not everybody that does it. But like someone might do it to you. It's just like you just have to move on.
You just take it to the chin.
I'd rather not know.
No, you just had to move on. But I think what you were saying about like if you're getting a bag out of me or like how can I know that you're serious? I don't even know how to answer that because I'm really unserious. Wait, but that's not the point.
Yeah, that's nothing new.
That's not the point. Okay. But when it comes to like, you know, like do you just need me for what I have? That's never gonna be the point because, well, like I said, I can get whatever I want. I'm pretty sure Dorcas doesn't need a man to provide for her.
Guys,
so
you always need a man to provide.
Yes, but like the fact that they think that I did this so like to keep you, that's not it.
Okay.
That's not it. I had to send a guy like back his whatever he spent on me for a date just because he pissed me off. So it's never like because I think we went on a date. It was a movie date, but it wasn't on a Tuesday, so that was expensive. I just had to mention that. And then we went to steakhouse. Yeah, and I think we were just talking.
I feel like you're getting too specific, and then
I don't want anyone. They happen to watch it.
Man, if you're serious, I didn't tell her to say anything.
No, but like
viewer discretion advised.
But like at some point, I think he was just like, "Oh, I spent my time and money on you." I'm like, "How much did you spend?" I think he was like,
when people say that,
like I literally said, "How much did you spend?"
It's not about how much you're spending. Though.
No, yeah, I get it, but like, why would you ever tell me?
But like,
yeah,
I feel like
I spend money on you.
Say that it's like,
why would you say?
I was obligated to spend this money and time on you, so like now you owe me type of thing. Like I hate when people say that.
So I think he said like 100, but I sent him back the 100. I'm like, okay, this is it. That was so. Yes, I did. I did. Then I blocked him because I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. But my mom was like, you shouldn't have done. I'm like, Mom, I'm not going to have a man walk around telling people that he spent money on me.
Yeah, because then it becomes more transactional. It's like, oh, I'm doing this, and this.
Yes.
So now you have to do this, this, and this.
Yes.
And like, that's why when you said that you told your mom about it, she said that she should have done that.
Yeah.
I feel like they wouldn't understand that because like we were talking about before, the generations are different. So it's not every day. Like back in the day, taking someone to Red Lobster was like, oh my God, taking the Red Lobster with the biscuits? Oh my God.
You taking her to Red Lobster with the cheddar biscuits.
Now you got to go to Nobu, you got to go whatever. So it's like, it's not, especially if it's only $100, it's not that serious. The $100 is like, if you send the $100 back, okay. But if it was like a band, oh, okay.
Like,
I would have enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. But yeah. But when it gets to the point where it's transactional, I feel like, and you're thinking about every little thing that you're spending on that person, I feel like now you're not really enjoying yourself with that person.
Yes.
You're just thinking about,
yes,
what can I do to make them, like, I guess, like me more?
But isn't that a product of what this day and age is dating? It has like made people to be though. Like that transactional, like if I do this for her, then I'm getting this in return, or like maybe she'll like me more if I spend this much on her, or if I take her out this that, and the third.
A lot of them like think like that. A lot of men think like that, but like not a lot of women want that. I just feel like you shouldn't like take dating advice from people online. Like I'm so serious.
Mind you, we're online right now. They're gonna take like.
Wait.
Okay, I know what you mean. To believe it. There's certain aspects that you could take from online, and you have to be realistic at the end of the day.
Yes.
Not everybody lives the same lifestyle. Not everybody can do everything that everybody else can do.
Yes.
So
also, a lot of girls, they want what other people have. Like if they see someone online and he's spending on his wife, mind you, that's his wife. Why do you think you need to be like, you need people to spend on you?
Like, you're not even a girlfriend yet. You're trying to get
somebody.
Come on.
Like.
But okay, like let's say 21 to 25. What should the average relationship, I guess, or no, not even relationship, building up to a relationship, what should that look like? Let's say you meet someone at a coffee shop, whatever, cool. You guys exchange numbers and you start texting. Let's say this is the first day of texting. What happens after that? What do you think should happen after that?
I mean, I guess just see how we vibe. Like it's just like talking.
Okay.
Asking about your interests, what do you do, all of that. Like I guess that's what the talking stage is about. But like let's say we both busy. Like we test a lot, get to know each other by like end of week 1, week 2. I want you to like want to see me. Okay. It doesn't even have to be like she said. It doesn't have to be 5-star restaurant. Like you met me at a coffee shop. Let's go get coffee and talk. Like
I'm writing this down.
In person. People would take ice cream date because a lot of people are on the internet saying that ice cream date is not really like for me, but some people like that. Yeah, so if you know that I like coffee, take me to a coffee shop. If you know that I like take me to a movie. Then take me to wherever you think my interests are. So I guess that's my point.
So you said first week is kind of getting to know each other, whatever. So what I would add into that is like, okay, let's say we meet. We say we meet on a Monday. We meet on a Monday, exchange numbers, we're talking. Now we get to, let's say, the third day. Let's say we just get to the point. Oh, I'm gonna call you later. That was the first phone call. That's a pretty pivotal moment for a lot of people. Because not a lot of people, like, I don't really like being on FaceTime that much, even though I do it. Like, I don't like it, but like if someone calls, I'm gonna pick up. 90%. Sometimes. But yeah, so after that, I feel like after that first, let's say it's FaceTime. Let's say after that first FaceTime call, depending on how that goes, I feel like that kind of would change the flow of how everything else goes.
Yeah.
Because like once you get comfortable, at least talking on the phone, so like at least as like not texting, I'm hearing your voice. I'm hearing you laugh at the jokes, whatever. Right. Now I feel like, okay, now she messes with me. Now we're gonna have to plan something for the future. So you said after that first week is where you have to be like, oh, I want to see you again. Okay. Yeah. So get the number, write this down. Get the number, start texting, get a little phone call in before the first week ends. Now you have to start thinking, okay, she likes this, she likes that. Where do I go from there? Okay. Do you agree?
I mean, yeah. I don't think there'd be anything I change. That like first week is like, especially when you're getting to know each other, it's really like how attentive is he or how attentive is she. Like, I'm telling you all these things about myself. So, like, now that we're going on into this second week and you're planning a date, it could be something small. But, like, based off of what I've already said, can you formulate something, like a date or something? Or, like, can you bring my interests into this date? Because that's how you make her comfortable. Is when she's doing something she already likes. So then once she's doing something she already likes, she's now open to you in terms of, like, conversation, in terms of, like, letting you like ask questions, maybe ask deeper questions, maybe figuring out what you guys are both looking for, maybe planning another date or whatever it is. Like that's your foot in the door right there.
Okay. Great conversation. I like where this is going. I'm gonna rewatch this 30 times. Okay, so now we're gonna get to, because I feel like we're kind of flying all over the place. There's some questions that I asked that I feel like were answered, but I don't remember. So we're gonna move on. This is how a podcast works. We're getting to this is gonna be technically the third section. I don't care if this is not the third thing we talked about. This is the third section. The third section is called the non-negotiables. Because we talked about the standards. What standards do you think are non-negotiable? Like, if you're not doing this, I can't talk to you. If you do this, I can't talk to you. Like, what are some things that some people do that have been either normalized or not normalized that you feel like your future husband wouldn't do?
Something he wouldn't do?
Or like, what does, like, something that he wouldn't do or something that he should be, or what you expect him to do?
Yeah.
Okay, so just to help you out with the thinking process, what are some things that people should absolutely not compromise on?
I think goals, like we have to have some type of drive, something that we want to achieve or be at the end of the day. Because if you don't, you're a bum. No offense, like non-derogatory. No, but like seriously though, like everybody, let me not say everybody, but a lot of people in this world, like they have goals, they have things that they want to do, like where they have future plans, they see themselves somewhere. So that's what they're working towards. If you're working towards nothing.
No, yeah. I love someone with a goal. Like I love someone who knows exactly what they want to do.
Yes.
Like it's really like
it's attractive.
Like, and I'm not impressed with men, but like when I know like you're working towards you're passionate about something, that's not something that's not something you should compromise on. Did I say it right?
You should, like, it should be goal oriented.
Yes, goal oriented.
If you're not, then you should settle for someone who isn't.
I mean, someone who's like, so I'm goal oriented, so of course I want someone like that. Yes. And like we can push each other, in that way. But like if you're dating someone who's a bum, like she said, like you like, I'm busy, like I'm doing stuff, but you're not doing anything, and then men, when they're not doing anything, they're gonna like it's gonna blow back on you.
They're so miserable.
Yes,
I can tell you're very passionate because you're getting louder too. It's like I can feel the words. Like when you said bum, I felt it. Like it doesn't affect me, but like I just felt the words.
But like also when I say bum, like there are men with money that are bums. It's because they're making money with no goal, no nothing else. It's just they're making money because they love money. Yes. If your drive is money, then you will not go far in life, I promise you. Yes. Not even far in, like you'll go far in life, maybe financially, monetarily, whatever it is. But in terms of like what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, Lord have mercy. Like people who have drive, they have something that they're working towards. Yes, just they lack all of that. You can be a bum with money. You could be a bum that's still getting money, making money, has money for generations to come. But because you do not have anything that you're actually working towards, you're going to work yourself into the ground and for no reason at all. Like they will work themselves so hard for no reason. Because why are you working so hard? Why are you sitting here working 12-hour shifts back to back to back to back and not spending it on not you, Belle, like fix your face. But like you're not spending the money, you're just saving. Oh, I'm saving it. Oh, I'm saving it. Oh, it's okay to save. Like it's okay to save. I'm not saying don't save. But also like why? Saving for what? Like, does that make sense? Yeah. Like I feel like
also you can't compromise on goals. Yeah. Like if you know that this person needs to be somewhere, like to do that, like, and you can't be there, like it's okay to call it quit. If you can't.
No. Before you continue that, there's been like I'll be scrolling to IG and I'll be like, oh, she look good. If I go in her highlights to see as Japan, wherever, I'm like, okay, I'm not in that stage of my life to where I be going to these different trips all the time. So it's like I'm gonna make my way up to that point right now. Like not right now, but I'll make my way up to there eventually. But like if this is where you're at right now, and I know I can't do that, I'm not gonna try to pursue that knowing that I can't give you what you want.
That's what I'm
But people
saying.
will do that and then
Yeah.
like make their lives miserable or make the other person miserable because they can't meet
Yeah.
them where they are.
And then be surprised I didn't work out.
Yes, exactly that.
Yeah. So yeah, don't compromise on your goals.
But it makes sense because everybody's in different stages of their lives. At even like we could be the same age, but we could still be at different points of our life. Like Dorcas is already a millionaire. I'm not.
I claim it,
yet,
no.
but you know, not everybody can be like her.
Bro, get out of here.
Okay, so do you have anything for the original question? Like, what standards do you think are actually important? Because what we just talked about, kind of like the goal oriented. That's one. But do you have anything else you want to add?
Nothing that we haven't already talked about, like chivalry. I feel like that's such a big thing that nobody talks about anymore. But like that's also been considered the bare minimum. But I also don't think people understand what the bare minimum is when they say this is the bare minimum you're not reaching. They just say that to throw that into man's face. Like when you're like, who are the men, or as a man, like when they say that, I feel like that's what
the
people are. That's
if I ever hear the three. If I ever hear the three words as a man, I just stop listening.
No, like in Ghana, they say, so will you be man? That's like, so if you're a man, if you're really a man, that's what they're saying. In Tree, like, it's bad. But like, I feel like when people use the word, oh, you know, this is the bare minimum and you're not doing it, it's more of like an insult to a guy rather than like, hey, like, this is where my standards are and this is where I want you to meet me at. And if you can't, that's okay. But like, yeah. But chivalry is dead. That's the bare minimum. Holding doors, car doors, pulling out chairs, walking on the right side of the road, all of that. You don't need to spend a band to be a gentleman. You just need to, like, because I feel like we're getting that all messed up.
I ain't not spending no band until I know that this is my shorty.
If I don't have a band to spend on myself, why am I going to now come and ask a man to come and spend his band on me? Like, come on now. So yeah.
Okay, so do you have anything that you wanted to?
I wonder if we should like throw religion in there too, because that's not something you can compromise on. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's not something you can compromise on.
Your beliefs, yeah. I think a lot of people take that very seriously. Yeah. A lot of people want like a Christ-centered relationship, or I don't really know how it is for like Muslims and their relationships.
Not true.
But like when it comes to a Christian relationship, like a lot of people won't compromise on like God being the center of their relationship. Yeah. So if you meet someone and he's not where he's at in his spiritual walk, then don't ever compromise because you think you can quote unquote fix him, or you can quote unquote be the person he needs to come and build him up now.
That's what the talking stage is supposed to be. You're supposed to know, okay, this is what you think. This is like, why are we exactly?
Yes.
If you don't even know like my favorite color, but you know that the Birkin bag color I want is you're asking the wrong question.
Right. You don't know her favorite flower, but you knew on this day she went and looked at a certain Louis Vuitton bag, and she said she would picture her. She said she needed that on this day at this
Mr.
time.
I'm at the Chanel store.
I need $5 million. Yes.
With that being said, like, okay, like we talked about like the Birkin bag being unrealistic. Is there anything else that's like kind of almost been treated like a standard to this, like in this day and age, but is unrealistic? Like, what are some unrealistic standards that we have in our generation, I guess?
I think just the blowing money on a girl that you're talking to, especially a girl that you're talking to, bro, relax. Because all the girls really come at me now, but like for real though, like that needs to end, because I guess some girls are like lover girls where they're the type to give and give and give and give. So maybe they expect that back, and that's where it's coming from. But not a lot of girls are givers.
But also, I think we're forgetting that if a man really wanted to, he would. Like, it's not. I'm not. No, not spending a band. Like, but like actually, like getting you stuff that you like. Let's say he buys you. Yeah. Literally, like if he has it, he can get it to you. He can give it to you. So like, literally,
That's why I feel like it gets lost with like, because I get
okay, yeah, I get it because
providers. Okay, cool. Yeah. But like, let's say, like for you, I got you your favorite coffee. I got you. I don't want to be too specific.
Favorite flower.
Okay, yeah, favorite flower. things like that. And then all I get is, oh, thank you. I'm getting up. Like, I'm not saying that we should also, it should be like, I give you something, give me something back. But it's like, once in a while, okay, give me some on the game, give me some VC, give me something. Like, let me know at least how I feel appreciated. Because some people, like, everybody has different love languages.
Yeah, that's true.
Not everybody can be physical touch. Like,
not for real.
Physical touch is not even just like the PDA and the private parts touching and all that. It's not even just that. I think people have lost like that definition as well. We're losing
let's
that.
say we're just sitting and your hand
is on my yes. And like yeah. Whoa. No, but seriously though, like it's not even just like the kisses here or like the makeout sessions or whatever it is. It's literally just like those little intimate moments that happen when you're in a relationship and you like somebody. Like it's those small touches when like they want to be close to you. They want you to know that they're like near you. Yeah. So like your knees are touching or just something like that. They just make sure that you know that they're there physically. Yeah. You know.
You still strayed away from my point of being.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
No. It's a good point because like. We've kind of like lost what physical touch as a love language means. Yeah. But you kind of explained it, so I'm not even going to go any deeper than that. But we'll get to the love languages after. But my thing is like, we as men, we are expected to provide these things. We'll get you, like you said, the favorite flower, whatever you like, whether that be coffee, whatever, tea, whatever. Like, what do you think the men should receive? And because like not in return, but like. If the men are doing this for you, what are you doing for them? That's my question. Just like in general.
Not a damn thing. Who said that? Okay, wait. I didn't even know what to say to that, but so one of the things that I've learned like not long ago is that you actually have to love people in their love language. Yes. Like wow. I know because I thought that's how I am, so that's how I'm gonna do it. No, it has to be like that's how she wants it. Like if her love language is physical touch, like she said, like just a little movement here and there, or like if it's what's that one that I like?
Oh, acts of service.
Yes, acts of service. That's mine. So like when they're like, so you have to know what his love language are, so you can like. You know, I don't know. If you want to get him something, you can. Like when people say that, people have been promoting.
Like, what are you? That's why I said, what are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like specifically.
Like it doesn't have to be specific. Like because, like I said, we're getting y'all stuff. We're doing this for you. We're doing that for you. What are y'all doing? Not in return, but like what? Like if it's getting to the point where you're in a relationship and this becomes a normal thing, what are y'all doing?
Okay, so
like I don't want to say it like how the other podcasts be like, what do y'all bring to the table?
Yeah. It's not even what we bring.
It's not. But like for me, I think when I like someone or when I'm in a relationship, if like I know that you like a type of food that I can make, I will make it. Like literally, I can literally do that. I don't really care about like, oh, you need a ring on your finger. No, if I want to do something for someone that I like, I do it. Like regardless of whatever is said. Sorry. And also, it makes sense, though. Being there, like I feel like a lot of men, like you really have to be there for them. And like I really,
some people just want to hear that it's okay.
Yes, like really listen to them. Really listen to them. I think that that's something that I would do. So those are my stuff that I do.
Yeah. I think like a lot of, and it's Men's Mental Health Month, but I think a lot of men have to like put on like, not put on a front, but they have to be like, you know, the big macho man, and they have to be the one to take care of things. So I think just allowing him, we're in our soft girl eras and whatever when we're with our man, but allowing him to also be soft and like allowing him to have that shoulder to cry on to you and not like, you know, just being that, like she said, listening. That's literally all some men need sometimes, is someone to listen to them.
And also a lot of the people talking like, you know, like, oh, the hate man, they need men to be miserable. I mean, not everybody is like that at the end of the day. So like I'm one of those people. But when I like someone, when I do like someone, I see like potential relationship, then I get to be soft. I get to be there for them. Like it's not all men. It's always a man, but it's not all men.
Yeah.
Like, and people and women know that. They know that. It's just I feel like men want to hear that all the time. They just want to hear that. Oh, like it's not
Because
all men.
that's
It's
the
not
thing,
all
though.
men. But
Because let's say if we're talking, if I'm in a talking stage, whatever, I have to know that this is going to be a safe space for me to be able to show you that side of me. Like, okay,
true.
if I let's say, if I told her I had a bad day, she's not gonna be like, oh, why are you having a bad day? As a man, you shouldn't be. You should have a
Nah,
good day
for real.
every
I don't
day.
think anybody's like that for real though.
Like
That's
the
my thing with the
a
social
lot of men
media.
aren't really
Yeah.
like they're not able to really, I guess, open up and really show that they like the other sides of them.
Yeah.
Like so until you break that barrier, I don't think it's really gonna be not. I don't want to say accepted, but it's like you won't really be able to see that, I guess, early on. Okay,
And Belle was talking about cooking somebody's favorite meal. I traveled hell and high water. I came here to my suburb, and when I couldn't find it, I went to the city, and I found the man's missing album in his collection to get him for his graduation. Like, I knew it was his favorite artist, and I knew this was the only vinyl he did not have. And I was like, okay, you know what? Like, let me find it for him, and let me give it to him.
We need more women like you.
When he graduates. But, like, it's literally, like, even with my friends, though, like, if I see something that I know Farouk will like, I will get it for him.
Yeah.
Or even if I'm, like, doing a closet clean out or whatever, and I see something that, Farouk might be able to put something on, throw an outfit on with this, I'll give it to him. But, like, that's the thing. Like, it's more than just, like, it's just the consideration of things. That's what a lot of women bring to the table, I guess, is consideration.
It's
because
definitely,
we're very emotional beings.
Yes.
So we think with, like, our heart. So when I'm out and I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, they would love this. Or, like, when I found the stitch that I lost, like, it's literally just the small things that, like, I guess let me not say a lot of men. Some men really don't think too hard about it, so they think it's inconsiderate when in reality, she thought about this. She thought really hard about this before she did X, Y, and Z. So, you know.
Anyway, our next section, dating in college versus dating outside of college. Do you think dating gets easier or harder after college? That's the base question.
I don't know.
With that question, dating meaning like both of you are in college, not one is in college, one isn't. Yeah. Like both of you are in college.
Bro, dating in college is messy, especially in the African community. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, because everyone wants to be in your business.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to know who is talking to who. Even if you didn't say it and your partner didn't say it, someone else has come and find out, and now they've come and told everybody in the community. Like, yeah. So I definitely think dating in college is a lot harder because it's a lot of noise that you have to overcome in order to actually make it work.
Yes.
So I'm making noise.
No, literally. But like college, there's a lot of factors because it's not even just the people you're surrounded by, but it's everyone else that is not in your circle. And then it's also like schedules play a part in it. Whether you're in extracurriculars plays a part in it. Like there's just so many factors in college that could make or break a relationship. But I think also that's like the times where you really learn whether or not you're ready for that type of commitment.
Okay.
No, because it's the noise part. Like everybody knows everybody in the African community, so it's like you already know who he messed with. So it's like it's just weird. It's just weird. Or like especially if you're a girl who already talked to people like, God forbid.
Now, once you talk to this person, now everybody looking at you crazy.
Yeah.
But then now you talk to this person, now everybody wants this person. They didn't want him before, but now that you talking to him, now it's like, oh, okay, what does she see in him? Oh, maybe I need that. Maybe I need that.
It's too much noise.
Bye. Go and make your noise somewhere else.
So you would say that both of you agree that it's easier outside of college?
I still think it's hard in terms of like meeting people outside of college is hard. It's harder.
Actually,
it's harder, like, especially when you don't go out. Like
in terms of sustaining the relationship, not like getting into
a relationship.
Sustaining the relationship is easier outside of college.
It is.
Okay.
I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like people who maybe some people see that differently. Yeah. But I've been in college twice now, and I'm single, so it's definitely harder in college than it is outside of college.
So I said sustaining, because the next question is, do you think it's easier to meet people while you're surrounded by students every day, or is it easier once you enter the real world?
Whew.
I want to answer it first.
Yes,
Because like that's the thing. The real world is different because when you're in college, you're surrounded. This is the last point of your life where you're going to be surrounded by the people around your age group. So like you had middle school, high school, elementary school, whatever. You're around the same people who are like around your age. Now college is the last pivotal moment where you're going to be around people your age. So I feel like in terms of meeting new people, it will be easier in college because you have classes with them. You're forced to talk to people. I feel like it's harder once you're in the real world because if I just want to go to work, go to work out, go to sleep, and do that every day, I can do that.
Yeah.
And then some people do that, and then they're like, "Oh, why am I not meeting anyone?" Da, 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 da.
Yeah,
You have
the
to go
pool is
outside.
very small because technically you can only meet someone at work or when you go to the gym.
Exactly.
Like it's literally when you go out, that's how you
You have
meet
to make
people.
more of an effort
Yes.
once you leave college to actually
Yeah.
meet people. Yeah.
That's why I feel like it's college and high school is kind of important in terms of like getting to know what you like and what you don't like. And some people, they get to college and this is their first moment of freedom, especially if you live on campus.
Yes.
They're like, okay,
That
but
was
what's
me.
happening this day? What's happening that day?
That was me.
Like they're going outside. It's like, oh, I like going outside. I like going to parties, whatever. Or it's the opposite. I don't like going to parties, but I like some people like day parties, day events, things like that. That's where they go to meet new people. So when they get out of college, you're still going to those things. You're still doing these things. So like now you're still getting to meet new people, and you're not in college, and it's still kind of around your age group. If that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
What was your question?
Well, yeah.
Do you think it's easier to meet people in college or out of college?
Probably in college, like you said. Probably in college. Like it's really hard to meet people outside of college because, like, literally, I don't go out. So, like, I'm not meeting
The
nobody.
amount of times
Unless
you have to force this one outside.
Unless it's like
Unless it's an Afrobeats event, you were not catching Melvin outside.
Like,
come on now.
If it wasn't for us, she would be inside with a cup of coffee. A cup of coffee at nighttime. That's already crazy. Watching a rom-com.
Yes! Oh my god! See, that's one of the things. That's a non-negotiable for me.
Yeah.
Like he has to watch rom-coms with me. Like he's not allowed to hate it.
Anyway. So we so we do agree that it's easier in college.
Yeah.
Because we talked about kind of how people like it's kind of cliquey in terms of like who people hang around, who you meet, who you talk to, who you end up dating, whatever. And I feel like it gets to the point where people are kind of like, oh, if I don't meet anyone now, I'm not going to meet anyone later. So they try to think, oh, I'm going to meet the one for me at this school, in this town, in this country, whatever. But in reality, I feel like if you find someone in college, okay, but don't feel like that's the only place that you're going to ever be able to talk to someone. So I think this is what I've noticed, but I feel like people are like, do you agree with me in the statement that some people kind of just think that they're going to find the one in their local school or the school that they go to?
I don't think people like really think, but I just think there's always some like slight assumption that, you know, now that I'm out of high school and now that I'm in college, things are more serious. So like now that I'm in a new town, I'll meet new people and I'll potentially meet someone that I'll be with for the rest of my life. But I don't think it's ever like a I'm going to type of thing. It's never like a for sure.
I don't think
thing.
I can really answer that question because I came here 2018 and also like I didn't know how to speak English. I didn't know any words in English. So I did do 12th grade in high school, but like I couldn't even communicate with people. And then I got my associate degree. I was still struggling with English. But like I did meet people. It's just I guess at the time I was just focused on dating people from my country, actually. Like
That's
dating
your
people
problem.
like
You gotta
dating people like
expand your
no,
horizon.
it's just I've seen so much. Like the way like some black men here they don't like dating black girls and stuff like that. So like I guess I was just a lot in my head until I got to UIC.
But to be fair, UIC is like very
Yeah, but
diverse,
that was my
but also
that was my big college.
But like
you get it? That's what I'm saying.
But
Like
I
you guys
also-
know this.
I also
like,
think it's like false propaganda.
not for real.
That you're gonna meet someone.
Yes, it is because
And
I'm
not
still
just
single.
saying UIC, no shade to UIC or nothing like that. I mean,
No,
we're
yeah.
both coming out single, so I guess
That's what we're saying. Like
But-
we came out single. All three.
like, it's literally
No,
no
you're
shade,
doing it.
no shade to UIC or none of the people that we've for real, none
You're
of the
still
people
there,
that we've
like-
met either. But like,
You got time.
I feel like being in a big school, it gives you like false hope
Yes.
that you're going to meet somebody
Yes,
because it's such
it
a big
did.
school. And there's so many fish in the sea and X, Y, and Z.
But
I
in
think-
reality, it's a big world. There's
Yes,
more than just that school.
Exactly.
You know how many schools there are? You don't even have to find someone in school. There's someone that's already a millionaire. Just go marry them.
But like,
Go on,
honestly,
Can't marry Patrick, can't marry Peter, can't marry.
the people that maybe I would like, as much as I hate meeting people outside, the people that like I would actually like consider that I've had like fruitful conversations with are guys that like I've met outside, and maybe it's like oh, you're cute,
Yeah.
cute, here's my number, and then we text and we actually have conversations. We're like, oh wait, there's more to you than just how I saw you that night.
Because you have to realize where you're meeting someone at. You can't expect too much out of someone that you're meeting at a club at 3 a.m. whatever.
Oh,
so
yeah.
go to the places that you feel like you want to meet someone at.
Yes, yeah.
Because then
you'll meet people in coffee shops
Yeah.
at like day events.
exactly.
I'm not expecting to meet my husband at a nightclub, but like if I happen to meet you at a nightclub and like we're having a good conversation the next day and we go out and like we're still having a great
social clubs and stuff. Like
and we still are, but like guys,
still
I literally
Yes.
work Monday through Friday. My last semester.
Like-
If you're in college right now, if you're or if you're on your way to college, just keep this in mind. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you have to use your tuition to your
Yeah.
highest degree.
Yeah.
I got a free massage at the rec center one time. Use your resources.
Yeah.
This is the only time that you're going to be able to do this. Like when you get older, you're going to be like,
True.
all you're going to think about when college is just the classes you went to.
Yeah.
You're not going to think about,
Yeah.
I met these people, I did this, I did that. If I would have just stayed in my room the whole time, I wouldn't have met these two people.
No,
right
for
here.
real, because like sometimes like the parties that I didn't want to go to turns out to, even though I didn't know the songs, like I really enjoyed myself. Literally, like I enjoyed myself so much, and now I'm back home. It's like
No, yeah, even like the nights, like before we
Yeah.
started heavily going to Afrobeats events, we would go to HVAC. Even those HVAC
Yes.
nights, like them was some nights, like them we
Yeah.
actually had fun. But yes, anyway, like enjoy your life to the fullest when you're in college, especially. Yes,
Please.
we live.
let them force you, let them peer pressure you.
We live. Our campus is not that big, I don't think.
Yeah.
I've been to bigger
When I first got there, I
campuses.
thought it was big,
Yes,
but I've seen bigger campuses.
yes, I've been to bigger
It's
campuses.
just, I think it's just they have like different buildings everywhere, so it makes it
and we're
seem
in the
big.
city. We're
Make
in
it
the
look
city.
big,
If you're
yeah.
in a college in a city, enjoy yourself to the fullest. Especially if you live on campus, enjoy yourself to the
'Cause I
fullest.
feel like it's different for us because UIC is in downtown. We have other buildings that have nothing to do with UIC.
Mhm.
If you go to like Iowa or like Urbana, those are like college towns, so where
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
is based around that college.
And it was fun, but it gets boring because it's the same
Yeah.
thing over and over. But
'Cause
at
I
least
feel
when
like-
you're in a city,
Yeah,
that also
get that
helps with
different
the
experience.
yes, and you meet new people. You're not limited to just the people on your campus.
yeah. You have people like for us in Chicago, we have like people who just flying in just for the weekend in
Mhm,
Chicago. Who's
mhm.
flying to U of I in Iowa?
Yeah, who's flying to Iowa for a night out?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Actually, let's not say that because we definitely went to Iowa, but that's different.
No, but we went for a football game, so
exactly.
that's completely
Yeah.
different.
Besides that, like nobody's going on a random weekend just to Iowa.
Yes.
People are going to Chicago every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of like I said, use your resources, get outside, get active.
Yeah.
Mom, if you're seeing this,
Especially when it comes to dating.
exactly.
outside,
You can't expect to meet the love of
especially-
your life, but you want to be watching rom-coms, freaking watching and drinking coffee at 12
Yes,
a.m. Come on,
yes.
bro. Yeah.
Like-
The section 5 is the last section before the closing question. And this is, you kind of mentioned it, like what is the difference between settling and being realistic? Because there's a phrase that people say all the time, don't settle.
Mm-hmm.
But where's the line between settling and being realistic?
Okay. I feel like settling comes when you feel like maybe your standards are too high and maybe like the people that you're meeting are kind of like the same. So then in a sense you're like, okay, if I keep meeting the same people, then maybe these are just the people who I'm destined to be with.
Yeah.
So then you're like, okay,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna just have to settle with this type of person because this is the only type of person I've been meeting and the only type of person that I've been attracting.
That's why I said it depends on your environment. You can't expect to meet the love of your life at 2 a.m. when the club is closing and they decide that they want to walk up to you right there.
Yeah.
So if you feel like you're getting to that point where you're meeting the same type of people, then you have to be in different types of environments.
Yeah.
I think it also comes from desperation. Like some people, like at some point, it's like I really just want someone, and that's when it goes south. Like that's when you settle for like for basic stuff.
You can't let your emotions right now affect you. Like you can't get in a relationship right now just because you're feeling lonely.
Yeah.
Especially if it's just a random person down the street. You have to really realize, okay, this is how I'm feeling. Is this a temporary thing, or is it just because it's just a bad day?
Yes. Also, I feel like it will pass. Like
exactly.
Of course, I get a moment where I'm lonely, but it's never to the point where I need to text a man back that I've blocked for. So it's like it's never to that point. It's just okay. I'm feeling lonely. I want someone to notice me, but then the next day I'm okay.
Being realistic is like, I guess it still has to do with standards, but like if your standards are set to the max, like you've seen these TikTok and Instagram relationships and you've seen what a man has done for his wife, and so you're really thinking about the future, but what you really need to be thinking about.
Why are you whispering? Okay.
But what you really need to be thinking about is the present, because you can't have a future if you're not focused on the present. So like I think that's when you really need to like that's when you really need to think but yeah, I think that's where like the line is kind of drawn between the two, is that like you don't even have standards. You just expect something to happen for you once you get to a certain level, but you haven't reached that level yet.
Yeah.
You just make it
like I just make it noise.
Okay. And then there's another question like around that same topic. Do you think that some people are waiting for a perfect partner that doesn't actually exist? Because some people are like, they have their standards, but like if you keep rejecting, at what point do you, I guess, not become the problem, but what point do you realize that, okay, this mystery man or mystery woman that I'm looking for doesn't really exist? I have to really be realistic.
I think that only like the shift only happen when you work on yourself. I think. Yes, it only happens when you work on yourself, because there is no perfect guy. There really isn't. And this is not to say to settle, but like it's just not being so straight, I guess.
No, it's not even. No, it's not that.
I mean, yeah, you can be straight. I'm just saying, like, some people do have unrealistic expectations, and that comes from like watching people online talk about dating. So that's what I'm saying. Like, work on yourself to the point where, okay, you know what's realistic for you, and I guess you know what you want, because there is someone for everybody. Like, I definitely believe that, and I don't even know how to say it, because I don't know when do you know that you're asking too much or not. Like, I don't know, because technically, like, when you feel like, okay, maybe I'm asking too much, I have to like dive down a little on my standards. Doesn't that like look like settlement? Like, so like, I guess you just have to, I don't know,
like
pray, have discernment.
It gets to a point where it's like I said, for our age group and our generation, like if you're actually not even our generation, let's say you're 18 years old, you're expecting someone who's also your age to take you out, do this, do that, take you on a flight, whatever. Okay, that's when you have to realize. But if it's like, oh, you need, like what y'all saying, you need a chivalrous man, someone who will hold the door for you, do that. That's realistic. You just have to realize, okay, if it's something that you don't even see like your peers are having, then okay, maybe that's unrealistic.
Also, I mean, so people also look back on relationships a lot. Like, let's say you had someone who had crazy money that keeps spending on you. The guy that you meet that doesn't have crazy money but still doing his best, can't you
He
can't
can still be that
overlook
person,
that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he just doesn't have crazy money. If he had,
Say that
like,
one more time. Say that one more time.
he doesn't have crazy money, but if he's doing his best to see you, get you things that you like, that should low key be enough. You know what I mean? So I mean that's how I feel. But people look back on those relationships, they're like, oh, she used to buy me my favorite car. Like, what are we talking about? Not everybody can do that.
But at the end of the day, you have to realize you have to be realistic. Like,
Yes.
not everybody can be that perfect person.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not really settling. It's just like, there's a reason that last relationship ended. So if that's what you got in that last relationship, but then it ended up being that he was cheating on you the whole time.
I guess that's how situationship also start, because now you don't want to leave that nigga, and then
exactly.
Yeah.
But did you have anything that you wanted to add to?
I think like that perfect person, like standard or would like whatever it is, comes from like people need to stop expecting things from people that they haven't met yet. Like, I feel like they need to stop expecting, like, you didn't get that from the person in your past relationship, so then why should this person in your new relationship do it for you, type of thing. Like, you've seen it done for someone else, but that person is wired different than you're wired. Exactly. So then why are you now expecting what someone else has from your person? You know what I mean? Like, or from somebody that you haven't met yet. So I don't know, man. There's a perfect person, but if what you're basing a perfect person on is like money and what he can do for you, then you have the wrong definition of what a perfect person should be. Because it should never be based off of like, yes, what they can do for you, but never like financial what they can do for me, or like where they can take me in terms of like my status or whatever the heck it is, if that makes sense.
I just remember something that I think I've seen on TikTok, maybe. I know we say tonight, take advice, but that's not the point. So this girl, she was talking, like she went on a date, and she was saying that the guy was asking oh, I have to compete with all these men, from your past, and she was like, no, you have to compete with me. And I think that's real, because like you have to compete with her expectations, not whoever she had before. Literally. So I thought that was really real.
Yes, or even you have to compete with what I can do for myself. Because if I can do it for myself and you're not even at that bar, you're not at that level. Not that I'm expecting you to be there right now, but even if you can't, like, you're not willing to grow into that person, or you're not willing to allow yourself to be that for me, then what are you here for?
Yes.
So my closing question, and I had like a little monologue because if you don't know, I write out everything that I want to talk about, and if I have anything that I feel like I might forget, I just write the whole thing through.
So you wrote the whole thing through.
Yeah, so it might look like I'm reading off. This is not ChatGPT, this is me. But the question was, the closing question was, at the end of the day, do you think people really struggle with dating because their standards are too high, or because they're looking in the wrong places? And I said, I think a lot of people assume that everything that they have is already where they are. So they find someone who works for them early on in life, and because they're comfortable, they never really explore beyond what they're familiar with. Then later on, as they get older, travel more, meet new people, experience different cultures, and see more of the world, they realize that they don't even like some of the things that they thought they did. So my question is, how much of our dating preferences are actually our preferences, and how much of them are based on what we've been exposed to? Do you think people would choose different partners if they had more life experience in settling? No. Wait. Do you think people would choose different partners if they had more life experiences before they settled down?
Yeah. So I think that I don't think they would choose different life partners, but I feel like if you are at a point where you're no longer the person you were when you first met your partner, and you're growing, but you feel like your partner isn't growing, I think that's where you kind of like reassess. Yes. Oh, did I not settle, but did I get into this relationship too soon? Did I get married? Did I like whatever it is, jump into this too soon? Because now I'm growing, and I'm no longer the person I was when we first started. But he or she is still where they're at.
Yeah. So growing together.
But I feel like that kind of goes into what you said before about having the goals.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you guys are both goal-oriented people, there could be a circumstance where it's like you're still outgrowing them like exponentially, but I feel like with the right communication, it should be fine.
Yes.
So it's really kind of specific to that person and that person's relationship.
Yeah.
Did you
I
have
think
anything?
so. No.
Okay, good, because we got
Oh.
Before we get to the quote of the day, I just want to say thank you again for
Thank you for having us.
know, this is not going to be the last time you guys are on here. It might be a recurring thing. We'll see. It's still early. Summer just started.
Okay, whatever.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the discussion. This has been a very interesting podcast. We got through the whole battery. It was started at 100%. It's at 4%. So yeah.
Also, I can't even speak English, but like I did so well. I feel like I did so well. Thank you.
Okay, and like I said, I had the quote of the day. I thought I seen this one. I think it was on Instagram, and it really like stuck with me. And I was like, this would be perfect for the podcast.
Okay. That's nothing.
Thank you. Here's the quote of the day. If everything you have to offer isn't enough, then offer absence. Salt isn't on the menu, but when it's missing, you feel it. We'll catch you on the next episode. Thank you.
Yeah.